the speed of sound.
Breakfast? Yeah. Good morning guys, Nick Cotter here again. So today, basically just had a few morning clients. Going to do a bit of vlogging of course, and today I'm doing some work, usually 2 or 3 days a week. I'll come down to the beach here and try and just do 45 minutes an hour's work between my clients. So I respond to online emails, write some programs, that sort of stuff, just to get it done. My mindset when it comes to work is I don't like to procrastinate. I like to get it done, and then it mentally rolls onto other aspects of my life. And I find my training is actually a lot better if my work productivity is good. So I can get into the gym, I can just focus on the weights and just me and the weights. So it's a good thing. So check out this, not a bad little spot to work. Got the beach here, the waves, the sun's come up. There's people out being active, walking the dogs, running, pushing prams, that sort of stuff. So it's a really nice spot. So I do live in Manly in Sydney, Australia. I highly recommend any of you to come down here, see it for yourselves. It's a really nice place. So I'm going to do this, got myself a coffee, going to have this about 40 minutes now, then get back to work. Just finished up at one gym, going to head to the other gym. I've got one more client there. We're going to mix up this pre-workout. It's SciTech Nutrition Powered 2.0. Got a sample here. It's quite a small sample size. It's only like 7 grams. Ingredient profile, a good amount of caffeine, not a ton of beta-alanine, a bit of arginine, HCl. It's okay, but it's better than nothing. So going to have this. Going to stop and actually get some sort of carb source just to have, because I haven't eaten a whole lot. I'll mix this up now, if I can find my bottle. It's going to require a funnel. I don't think I've had a pre-workout that's pear flavour before. Get in there. It smells really good. Give you guys a little taste test, little taste review now. Start sipping on this. I've got a half an hour client, so by the time I finish this, train that client, have some carbs, we should be good to train. Cheers. Oh, that's fantastic. Probably one of the best tasting pre-workouts I've ever had. Gummy bears, sour. So back again for another voiceover, guys. This one isn't actually about the current workout you're seeing on the screen. This workout was from this day. It was a full upper body day. So I just wanted to use this as a time to talk about what you'll see in the title. So probably not the most appropriate title, Am I a Gym Slut? And to answer the question is, I absolutely am. I'm proud of it. It's something I've always been doing, and not in the way that you might be thinking. It basically means I get around, I go to a lot of different gyms. It is rare for me to go to the same gym 2 days in a row. Typically, I work at Anytime Fitness, so I'll pick another Anytime Fitness with the same equipment and I'll go there. So kind of mix it up a little bit. I might do one day at my gym, I work out, and then one day down the road at another one, or a 15-minute drive to another one. All the same sort of equipment. I mean, 50 kilos at one gym is still 50 kilos at another gym. So that's what you got to realize. Although you're changing your scenery up, your location, the equipment, it's still kilos or pounds, and you're still able to track majority of your lifts. And that's what I wanted to touch on today. So when you're doing this, and I love it, it changes things up a little bit. Basically, you want to have in your program, you want to have some set lifts. So say you've got 15 exercises in your program. Probably 8 to 10 of those you want to make sure are your staples. They're easy to track. So things like a tricep rope push down, very easy. All gyms have that. Things like a barbell incline press, a pull up, a seated row. All gyms have that. It might just be a different angle here and there, or a slightly different grip here and there. But for the most part, it's the same exercise. You're just doing it in a different location. So that's what I try and do with my program. And then from there on out, I really just try and enjoy my training. If I have say a horizontal row, I might pick a machine I haven't used before and just play around with it. But the main thing here is I still go hard. I still work within my set goals and my set rep ranges, and then work with it to an RPE or an exertion level that I think is appropriate, and it's auto-regulated, meaning I go as hard as I think I need to, or a little bit harder than last week, and we go from there. I love it. I'll never stop doing it. Basically, each Friday and Saturday, I always make sure I drive to a different gym. Maybe sometimes upwards of an hour just to get in a different session. I really love that, seeing clients or meeting up with friends and trying some things out. I've been with Alice now. We've been together 10 years. There was a stage we went overseas for about 5 months, all through Europe, and I think about every second day I was trying different gyms, so I got to try out a lot of different things. I do want to open my own gym one day, so this was a good stage for me to see different equipment, different layouts, different designs, and also this was when we were a fair bit younger as well. So now years later, we've done even more traveling, and I've also got to see some other gyms in the US and that sort of stuff as well, and not just here in Sydney. I'll leave you guys with the rest of this footage. I hope you enjoyed this topic. It's probably not discussed too often, and I'll see you in the rest of this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed those few little snippets there of that workout. It was a really good session. Probably one of the best sessions I've had in a week or two. Everything was feeling good, and you just have those days where everything clicks. Just gone home, picked up Louis. He's coming with me here. He's actually pretty good in the car, so I've kind of trained him up to light the car and kind of relax as well as hanging out the window. We're off to got 2 photo shoots to do. Basically, the first one is at an apartment block, and the second one is for the retirement village that I usually take photos for of their apartments. Some of their gardeners have won an award, so basically going to take some photos of the gardeners, kind of put up on their social media and that sort of stuff. So that'll be pretty good. Probably an hour's worth of work, but it's about a 40-minute drive from home to get here, so a bit of commuting there, but it's all good. Going to do these, and then gonna grab a bite to eat, so I'll show you guys what we get there. Probably keep it pretty light, because I do have a workout meal back at home in the fridge waiting for me, so I don't want to spend too much money. Obviously, the reason I get those workout meals is because they're convenient and they're cost effective as well. So probably just get maybe a protein bar or maybe even just another coffee just to get me through, because I'm pretty fatigued now. But and plus that pre-workout didn't have a ton of caffeine in it, so it's not like I'm off my face or anything. Yesterday I had a guy come up to me in the gym, probably youngish guy, 18, 19 years old. He's new to the gym, and basically he wants to get bigger. He came up to me just asking me for some advice, and as a trainer, we do give orientations and that sort of stuff at the gym, just to familiarise people with the equipment, make sure they're doing it right, make sure they're not going to snap their shit up, so to speak. I was just chatting to him, and he wants to put on as much size as possible. He goes out probably 1 or 2 nights a week drinking with friends, but he has just started at university. He was just asking me what some of my tips were. What I told him, what I wanted to tell YouTube as well, is when you're first starting, that's your first time you get to really set your base and build your foundation. So it's such a good phase, because you've gone from not training to training. You're going to make results pretty much regardless of what you do. If you don't change your diet, you're still gonna put on some lean muscle tissue in those first 6 to 12 months easily. So what I told him was, don't go crazy, don't track calories, don't burn yourself out. You're young, just basically up your protein. So be conscious about your protein, and have say 3 feedings of protein a day. That's what I told him. So maybe some eggs, a couple of cans of tuna, and some meat at dinner. Pretty skinny guy, so he does go long periods without eating protein. So I said, up your protein, pick 5 or 6 exercises in the gym and make them your key exercises. So and the reason I only told him to pick 5 or 6 is because he wants to enjoy it. He goes in with mates, doesn't need to be tracking the smaller movements, like your side raises, your single joint exercise, your bicep curls, your tricep push downs. I just told him just be conscious and try and get stronger in those, which he will do. All your eggs I guess, in the basket of progression on some bigger lifts. So your deadlifts, your squats, your chest press, your shoulder press, and then work from there. So basically try and track those lifts, try and add a rep or a set here and there and add some weight to the bar. But all in all, if you're training with mates and you just want to go in there and enjoy it, spend a year just really enjoying it, setting your foundation, build those lifts, and then you can crack down on it and work from there. This isn't a paid client. I'm just basically going to help him out. I told him a rough split to run. I just told him let's train 4 days a week, do 2 lower body, 2 upper body, and just enjoy it. And then I guess the third thing for a beginner is, along with that enjoyment, is still having a social life. So I told him not to stop going out. You only get one life. He doesn't want to compete in bodybuilding in the next, say, 5 years. You only get one life, so enjoy it. Go out with your friends, still have your drinks, still have your big meals and that sort of stuff, but just enjoy it. And again, you've gone from not training to training, so really hone in on those gains that you're gonna get. Don't completely flip your life upside down in order to make some small progress in the gym. So these are the gardens I just took some photos of. You can see they're all really nice. There's actually a mini golf course out through here, and I took some photos of just basically the hedges all through here, and then the gardening team which reside in that little house over there. Should we go get some food? Here's what we got. We ended up getting a complete cookie in the birthday cake flavour. I've never tried this flavour. I'm a big fan of the snickerdoodle, so I'm going to give this a shot. I'll let you guys know what I think now. And we also just got a coffee. So here we go. Texture's a lot softer. Oh wow. It's actually really nice. The inside's heaps softer than any of the other flavours. They're more like kind of snap off, especially the choc chip. One more bite. I'm going to give that one an 8 out of 10. The snickerdoodle's a 9 for me. I just really like the texture. So a hard 8 out of 10. Guys, that's going to conclude the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you can, drop some questions below. I'm going to do a Q&A, so I want to kind of get the ball rolling on that. So any questions, anything you can think of, training, lifestyle, fitness, whatever you want, drop them below. And I'm going to get round to those within the next 1 or 2 videos. So I want to get a Q&A going. So peace out. Hope you enjoyed the video, and see you in the next one.